facing any difficulties in finding a doctor or doctor's appointment? Don't worry, Haydock Health Services will provide you. Haydock. Haydock is a simple app which can be used by any age group people. In this app, as soon as we open, there will be a login page where the user has to log in or sign in while using the app so that we can store the mail ID of the user in our database for further usage, which will be specified in the next few minutes. Firebase. It stores the information about the user that we can access the person who are using the app for any kind of further issues. In this Firebase, we can store the email IDs, phone numbers, addresses of the user, and the name of the users. As soon as the login page gets completed, the app directs you to navigation page. Here, the user should select according to the problem which he is facing. For example, if the user selects general page, he should fill the details of the patient, that is name and mobile number, so that we can store the patient name and mobile number in our database, which will be helpful for further purposes. After entering the patient details, the user should choose according to their choice for the appointment to consult a doctor. The hospitals which are listed here will be nearest to the user. Doctors and specializations. After selecting a hospital, doctors and specializations will be displayed. There are few doctors for of their particular specialization. The user has to select the doctor as per their requirements. Appointment status. Here, the user can see whether the appointment is booked or not. Emergency page. If the user clicks emergency button in the navigation page, the page changes to this screen. Here, there are four types of emergencies. 1. Accidents, breathing difficulties, strokes, and blood requirements. Now, if we click on accidents, it shows major injuries such as burns, cuts, fractures, retraction. For each and every major issue, basic medication is given and there is an option to book ambulance if the situation is out of our hands. Blood banks. Blood bank is a place where blood is collected from donors, separated into components and stored for recipients. If the user urgently needs blood, then he can open this page where the name and the number of the blood bank is displayed and he can directly get contacted with the blood bank with his requirements. Address. If the situation is out of our hands, if the user wants an ambulance, the user should enter the location so that the ambulance request goes to the nearest driver. After entering the address, the status of the ambulance booking is shown and the mobile number of the driver is also given so that there will be no issues in any location problem. Now, if the user clicks on the pandemic button in the navigation page, then the page changes to the screen. Here, if the user wants to go to a test, he can click testing to be done so that it displays to another screen where all the testing centers are present in our nearest area. If testing is done, the following pages continues. Testing centers. This page displays about various hospitals and their numbers where one can go and get tested. If the user clicks on the button, his appointment will be booked. appointment status. Here, the user can see whether the appointment is booked or not. After testing is done, if he is tested positive, the screen gets navigated to special precautions page. In this page, the precautions will be shown. These are the precautions only for the users who got tested positive. And if the user wants to know number of cases in India, then he can know it by clicking the button. This page shows a statistical data about the situation out of COVID-19 in India. This clearly shows the graph of death, recovery, confirmation and active status. Is a general precaution page where everyone can visit and see what are the precautions that are to be taken for not getting COVID. The same button about the number of cases in India. Thank you.